What's up, interwebs?
Vipers suck.
What's up, interwebs? This is Millerhood Sports. Yes, Richard is downtrodden because he picked a team that, well, does not look very good, does it, Richard?
It kind of looks like you
Meanwhile,
did a few weeks ago.
Me and Michael picked teams that look really good.
Michael's the one that's winning. Our little.
Okay. On Millerhood Sports today, we're going to discuss the XFL season beginning yesterday. The NFL season is over.
You mean where you lost?
The XFL started this weekend. And yes, my team lost. Thank you both for pointing that out. They didn't just lose. It looked like they weren't even a real team. And everybody in the universe watching the game understood by the second quarter that quarterback should not be in there.
Pretty sure they knew by the second down, whatever it is.
Second drive.
Yeah, that one. Second drive that they sucked. Murray sucks. Coach sucks. Your receivers just stood there.
I had good receivers.
They also didn't know what to do with their hands.
That was the last podcast.
Yeah. But Michael is right. He's the only one that is 4-0.
That's
now.
right. My predictions. What?
What?
That's right.
Indeed. I'm 2-2 though.
Meanwhile, I am.
Nick is 3-1.
1 and 3.
1-3.
Oh, 1-3.
1 and 3.
Yeah. Wow.
The wins come first.
I guess he's got the Patriots thing.
The
too.
only team that won though was his team. The only team he picked that won.
Oh
was
yeah,
his
what's
team.
his team?
So that's a good thing in my book, you know?
Is
My
it?
team lost.
It's not a very good book.
My team just got smoked.
Yeah.
They did. The only team that you picked that won was his team.
No, I picked
Oh no,
the
you're 2 and 2.
Defenders and the Battlehawks.
Oh, that's right. Battlehawks won.
Battlehawks, my second team.
This should be your first team.
It should be my first team, but I'm sticking with the Vipers.
I'm sure, just like you stick with the Dolphins.
Hey,
okay.
I do stick with the Dolphins.
Okay.
The Dolphins, I'm way more a fan of the Dolphins than the Vipers. I could jump ship on the Vipers literally any day.
If you haven't watched the live stream of us watching the game, go watch it because it's pretty hilarious.
Yeah,
because
we did a live stream watching the Vipers Guardians game.
every time Richard got excited for them to do something right, it was immediately followed by them screwing it up.
A fumble, an interception.
Another interception.
A bad call, multiple bad calls. They wouldn't let Flowers throw.
They wouldn't let Quentin Flowers looks like he's a really good quarterback,
Yeah,
or at least
it looks
I don't
like
know.
he can move.
The one time they let him pass the ball, he did pretty
Yeah,
good.
that was-
And then the second time they let him pass the ball, like his receivers were so shocked they were letting him pass the ball. I think they were all trying to block. Because none of them looked like they were even trying to
Well,
get
the one
open.
guy was in the end zone. He
Yeah,
literally
and he's
just stood
like,
there.
You want to throw me the ball? No, there's a guy right there.
He wasn't moving.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Mark Trestman is the head coach of the Vipers, and he's supposed to be some kind of offensive genius. And it's like he just kept running the ball right up the middle. It's like everybody in the universe knows that you're going to try and run the ball right up the middle. And then instead of doing a fake run, he does a fake pass. And it works, so he keeps trying to fake pass it.
Maybe they call him an offensive genius, like the whole derogatory thing.
Oh,
You're an
you're
offensive
a-
genius.
Nice job,
Yeah,
genius.
maybe that's what they mean.
And he takes it to heart. It's like I was told that I'm a genius.
Yeah. The XFL looks really cool, man.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
They
what
have-
are the takeaways from the first weekend for you guys?
Well, I didn't watch the first two games because I was doing schoolwork, but the Sunday we watched both games.
Yeah.
I'm on board with the XFL. It's pretty awesome. I
It's
mean, there was
awesome.
There was a lot of penalties, but there was a lot of penalties, right?
Had so many
Yeah.
penalties.
But I mean, it was a couple of bad calls in the Guardians game, but I'll let it pass.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
What are your takeaways, Nick?
I had a couple. I love the live mic situation that's going on.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's
You
so
can
cool.
you can hear the referees, you can hear the coach talking with the players and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like it's really giving you a visual on what's going on with the game, and I really like it.
You can hear the players talking to each other too. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Talking to the opponents,
Yeah.
and it just seems like they're just happy to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Also, if Pat McAfee wants to just be the sideline reporter for like every XFL game, I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, that'd be great. They just truck him. They just fly him to every XFL game.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Pat McAfee is the guy with the bolo tie on the Battlehawks game.
He wore all black.
Sure.
It was yesterday.
I'm aware.
We commented.
I mean, I know what you said. I still don't know the guy. I don't know the importance of him. I assume he's a kicker or something.
He was a punter.
He was a punter for the Colts when Peyton Manning was there.
So a kicker.
No, kicker's different than a punter.
No, they're not.
They literally do two different things.
No, they don't. They both kick the ball.
Yeah, but one punts the ball.
It's because they wanted a name for themselves. They both kick the ball.
Whatever. Punters were very key to that Battlehawks game last night.
Yeah.
The punting was actually kind of important.
Your kicker was key for your
Marquette King?
3 points.
Marquette King? Oh, for the Vipers?
Yeah.
Whatever.
And your team missed a field goal as well.
Well, it wasn't on the 3-yard line is why they missed it. You know?
The only reason you got to get to go again was because someone was offsides.
I cannot believe that it's 4th and goal on the 3 or 4 yard line and they kicked a field goal.
Richard, there's a lot
of
Well, they were 17-0 and they didn't go for it. They punted the ball.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Richard was very upset yesterday.
To me, because they've got a good tight end. That Truesdale guy,
Yeah,
he made
Truesdale,
a pretty baller
Smith.
catch. He did fumble the ball, but he got hit pretty hard. Or he got hit from the back, right?
Well, he still caught it with one freaking hand.
Right, but I mean, that wasn't even the play that he fumbled on. The play that he fumbled on, he got hit really hard, but the play that he fumbled on, the guy just hit it from behind him.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, he could have, he's got a little better.
I thought it was
guess,
the same play.
That different play.
Oh.
Yeah, the play where he got rocked, he didn't fumble the ball.
Oh.
But I mean,
Truesdale, Smith, and Flowers.
Yeah, Devion
those
Smith
are the
and,
3 good
and
guys.
Flowers. Flowers just looked really good.
He could move. He wasn't afraid to go.
Yeah.
I mean,
was good.
those were probably the 3
I don't know, man.
best looking guys on your team.
I don't know.
Me, the Guardians, I really like the Victor dude.
Yeah,
The running back was pretty good. He's like
he's
just a
bowling
truck.
ball, man.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
pushing through.
I like my quarterback Cardell Jones.
Cardell Jones, pretty good.
He's good, and
Pretty good.
Rashad Ross and Eli Rogers.
Yeah,
man,
they're both really good
they're
too.
really good.
Yeah, I mean your team's pretty good. Pretty good.
I think McCloy, what is his name?
Matt McGloin.
Yeah, he needs to
He's okay.
rein it in. He just keeps bombing it, but he's got good receivers.
He's got good receivers and he's got a good running back. And the thing with the Guardians is their defense looks
really good.
Really good.
Yeah.
Their defense looks really good. Either their defense looks really good or the Vipers are just super duper. Like if they get smoked, who do they play next week? They play the Defenders, right?
No, they play. I think they play the. No, they play
I think next week's
the
the
Dragons.
Dragons.
Oh, the Dragons.
Wait. What?
Yeah, they
I
play the
think the
Dragons.
Defenders. I thought the Defenders played the.
Guardians. They play
Guardians.
the Guardians.
That's
next
what I'm
week.
saying.
That's what he's saying.
I thought you said the Vipers.
No, I'm talking about the Guardians.
Nobody cares about the Vipers,
Guardians
Nick.
defense. I don't
Oh.
even care about the Vipers right now. Alright? The Guardians defense, how they stack up against a really good offense like the Defenders. That's going to kind of.
There's an app you can do predictions on the scores.
yeah? Oh, that's cool.
I did.
Did you?
I did.
Nice. So I'll say this, one, I love the openness of being able to hear what they're saying and stuff.
Well, not just hear it, you see it.
To see the ref actually reviewing the play, whereas in the NFL,
On the Xbox controller.
with an Xbox controller, whereas in the NFL, the guy's like, he's got his little Microsoft Surface hood that he has to go into and shove his face in there.
Yeah.
He's the only one that gets to look at it.
Yeah.
It's super duper secret. And they're just like, we're just going to go this way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It's full transparency, you know.
Yeah, and then...
Oh, they kind of did the same thing, too, though. There's like, we're going to call that an incomplete pass.
Well, but I mean, you can see
Yeah.
why, though. You know what I mean? It's like you're not relying on the commentators to explain what the refs decided. You're seeing what...
Well, you can hear the refs talk,
and then
too.
you
That's
can
pretty cool.
evaluate whether you agree with that guy or not. But then it's really coming down to that one guy.
Yeah.
It's not, the refs are garbage. It's that dude's decision, you know? And I don't know. To me, that's just a whole lot better.
A couple female refs last night, too. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, the ball spot judge was...
Yeah, they have a ball placement referee that's their only job is to place the ball.
Hey, it's an important role.
They have probably the hardest job because they got to run up the field.
Right.
every time.
Oh yeah.
Follow the plays.
Yeah.
Make sure it's precisely in the same spot.
So that's really cool. And then I liked the whole sideline interviews during the
Yeah,
game. Like
that's pretty cool.
I could see why somebody in the NFL, like that's something that will never happen in the NFL.
No.
Interviewing the coach or the coordinator in the middle of the
Oh,
game.
yeah.
That will never happen.
You imagine
in
someone
the
trying
NFL.
to interview Belichick.
Right. Imagine somebody like Tom Brady just throws an interception and you go over there and you talk. So, hey, Tom, how you feel about that interception you just threw? It's like, it would never happen.
No, it's never happened.
I thought it was funny. Two things. One, they tried to get a defensive player who's trying to go out into the field. He's like, "No, I gotta go."
Oh, yeah.
Later.
He's like, I got to go, which is cool. That's cool.
Then you had
But,
the guy punch someone in the face last night.
Oh, and he got ejected.
He got
Yeah.
He
ejected from the
literally
game.
just punched the dude
Clocked
right
him,
in
dude.
the chin.
For
Just
no
cluck,
reason.
cluck, cluck. And the guy's like,
Yeah, the guy's like, "What just happened?" Like, that's crazy.
They gotta watch out for that because some of the players get mad, and if you're gonna interview them, you want to maybe like give it a little bit before they can calm down because they already had their first F-bomb on the TV.
on live TV.
There was a Defenders game, and it was like they got a penalty on him, and he just goes, "We're trying to do our effing jobs."
Maybe next week's going to have an 8-second delay.
They should. The way, I mean, if you're gonna do like sideline reporters after like they get bad calls on them or something like that, people are gonna get mad, and
yeah.
that just their character kind of lets out, you know.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
cool.
on Fox, I can understand. ABC, no.
The Mickey Mouse is gonna come down there.
Mickey Mouse. Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's great.
Because
I-
Disney owns ABC.
I thought it was really fun. It was way better than I expected. Way better. And I will tell you this: the players actually like already. You're finding players that you really like Quentin Flowers. And I'll tell you this: PJ Walker, the quarterback for the Roughnecks, looked like a miniature Lamar Jackson at times
Roughnecks are
on
a good team.
Saturday,
Yeah.
dude. But this dude, there's like one play where the pocket just completely collapses around the guy, and they don't even touch him. He just like shimmies out of the pocket and runs for a big gain, and then he's throwing just dimes down the field, man. He had like the first big throw he had was into the top left corner of the goal. What is what end zone? That's what it's called. It's called the end zone.
Yeah.
Top left corner of the end zone. Just threw the ball just perfectly to where only his guy could go get it. I mean, PJ Walker looks like MVP of the league type stuff.
Well, I think if
man.
they let Flowers throw, like he threw that bomb he threw was 69 yards.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well,
Right?
just find out.
And it was dead on to the guy.
Find out, man.
Yeah.
Find out. Like, I mean,
Yeah, what could they have lost?
They were down by 20 points
Yeah.
already. What are you gonna lose by just getting out there and trying to launch something down the field with this kid?
At that point, let's see what works. You know what I mean?
yeah, exactly.
But they just,
Aaron Murray, clearly you
wanna do
made the wrong choice.
you want to
at
do running
quarterback.
plays, put Murray in. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
the dude
well,
sucks.
well,
Actually, you know what? Don't even put him in. He's just not
I
smart.
think it's the coaching problem. There were parts of that game where on running downs they were putting in Flowers and they took Murray out on when they were running. They put Murray in when they were going to pass. It's like if you're
as soon as they
if
did,
you're the other defense, you're like,
what's going on?
That's
Yeah.
super easy. Okay, Murray's back in. They're gonna pass.
move it in. Well, right after that throw Flowers did, they took him out.
Well, they did the same thing to Murray. Murray actually throws a long ball down the field. I think he got.
He's
lucky.
not accurate.
I think he got lucky, but then as soon as they did that, they took him out and they put Flowers.
Oh,
in
yeah,
the run.
that's- yeah.
So it's like, okay, you're telling them what you're gonna do. Just leave Flowers in so that they at least don't know who you're gonna run with. Or if you're putting in Aaron Murray, I don't know, maybe run while he's in there too. Like, I don't know. Mark Trestman apparently did a really good job in Canada with the Alouettes. That's
He's
their,
no Belichick.
but I mean, no, he's no Belichick. I don't know, man. We're one game in. I think it's time for a rebuild. We need a new
Spoken
quarterback.
like a true Dolphins fan.
New quarterback, new head coach.
He says the same thing about the Dolphins every draft.
No, I don't. The Dolphins are on the upswing, my man. We
The
got
season's over.
head coach is good. We got a good quarterback to be our bridge till our new guy gets there. Maybe it's going to be Tua. Maybe they're going to resurrect Josh Rosen. I don't know. Maybe they're going to get super bonkers lucky or trade the farm and get that guy from Clemson next year. I don't know, but I do know this.
No, I knew he was gonna have nothing. You got nothing. Goose egg.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to the NFL. We're not talking about the NFL today.
You brought up the NFL.
You brought up the
didn't
NFL
bring the
because you
NFL.
said Dolphins. I didn't say Dolphins. You said Dolphins.
Vipers, Dolphins, crappy Florida teams.
You're a monster.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, that was
I may
week.
just switch my team every week. Just
That'd be hilarious.
It's like I gotta find a team, but it can't look like I'm going on a bandwagon
Are
here.
I end up spending way
Are
too
you-
much money on merch.
Are you my football team?
Are you? My
He's got like 8 jerseys on at once. Screw this.
Yeah, it's like I don't know who's gonna win this game.
Next. Oh yeah, I was voting for the Guardians. Like, yeah.
I'm so glad the Guardians won.
That's awesome.
The
Well,
XFL. Good.
XFL's good. What were you saying, Nick?
well, that was week 1,
Yeah.
right?
Well, hold on. Before you move on to week 2,
Right.
let's talk about probably the most important aspect of the football game.
Is the football?
No. Well, first off, the football's cool.
It's pretty cool. Each team has their own.
Has its own custom football
Which
Yeah.
you can buy, but
for
they're sold out.
$125.
So is the jersey though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're also sold out of man sizes. So
the man sizes. So, and I think this is more important than even the players. Who's got the best jerseys?
not you.
No, the Vipers are like the worst.
Guardians.
I like the Guardians.
Black
the
and
Guardians
red.
and the Roughnecks.
And
I
and the Blackhawk. Not the.
I don't know what their home jerseys look like
Battlehawks.
yet.
Battlehawks.
Battlehawks. I like the Battlehawks. Battlehawks.
I like
are my
the blue.
second team.
Yeah.
Battlehawks. I like the logos of the Battlehawks
Yeah.
and the Guardians. And the Roughnecks. The Roughnecks and the Battlehawks.
That one's not bad. I like that. That reminds me of my
The
old.
Defenders,
It
yeah.
reminds me of my old.
I
Army
like
patch.
I like the symbol red and white that they have there.
Yeah,
That's good.
it's not bad.
The uniforms of the second day teams were a lot better than the first day teams. Like when I watched the Defenders play against who they played,
Yeah.
they're like I don't know, it just looked like
The
Yeah.
90s.
The Dragons do not look. They do not have a good uniform.
Oh, they don't have
logo
a
or
good
anything.
mascot either.
Yeah, the Dragons.
mean-
they should have done something else.
Yeah, I don't
I
get
don't
that one.
Could have made it cooler. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a dragon.
Yeah, but the
Got dark
Seattle
and
Dragons
fiery
is
with it.
weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you got Seattle Seahawks and then the Seattle Dragons.
Well, I mean, I don't think that matters too much.
It just don't make sense.
I'm gonna stick with the Vipers though, unless if they
Why do you hate yourself?
if they expand the XFL though and they put a team in Miami, I will switch over to that team immediately.
Yeah, so are the Dolphins.
No. Hey, the Dolphins won 5 games with an XFL team this year, so don't hate on it too much.
Did you hear that forced laugh right there? He's crying inside.
It's like, why do you hurt me
You're
so
right.
bad?
I hate my football team.
Well, Hootie and the Blowfish. I'm such a baby because the Dolphins make me cry. It's a line in that song.
Oh,
Really?
man.
Yeah, he's got Dan Marino in the video.
That's great.
It's pretty great.
I like
I'm
Dan
such a
Marino.
baby because the Dolphins make me cry.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I can do. I only want to be with you.
Who sings that?
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Let them. He walked right into that.
Yeah, all right.
Classic burn.
Classic word.
So
Mallow.
that was week 1.
I was just going to say that was weak.
I mean, yeah, week 1. Yeah.
Yes, it was week 1. It was definitely like, there's not really an argument about that. It's like, well, let's just let, okay.
Well, no, I like how he was dogging you for picking how you picked your team yesterday.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, and then he's like,
you picked a crappy team, Richard. Oh, you suck.
You
It's
based
like-
it on geography. I'm
First-
like, what did you base yours on?
First of all, this is one of the problems with like sports commentary. Everybody takes it so serious and acts like it matters. This is sports. It's business. I get that. That's cool. but it's
just-
a game.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
for fun. And you should not get any sense of either personal worth or value from your sports team. If your sports team sucks, it doesn't mean that you suck. And if your sports team is really awesome, here's a news flash, everybody. It doesn't mean that you are awesome, okay?
mean-
It's irrelevant to who you are.
I mean, it means you pick sucky teams.
Yeah, but the reasons for picking a sports team are like varied. They're not everybody picks a sports team for the same reason.
Because you hate yourself.
I'll tell you this. I will say this. Were the shoe on the other foot and the defenders got smoked, Nick would be changing his team to the Roughnecks today.
No,
Probably.
I wouldn't. I already
Yeah.
bought the hat.
He's like, I already bought the hat.
Light his hat on fire.
Fair enough.
I'm
Fair
locked
enough.
in on this.
Fair enough.
Speaking of commentators,
Yeah.
the commentators are hilarious.
Oh, I love
in
the
XFL.
commentary.
Oh my
on
God.
the
They don't
XFL.
care. It's
They're
great.
just like, oh, and Joel Klatt's like literally diagramming the play they're
Yeah.
about to do.
It's great.
As it's happening. He's like, oh, yeah, this is what that move means. It's like,
It's great, man.
great.
I like how it's not competing with the NFL too, so there's actually
Right.
a chance that it's gonna
Which
do
is-
really well.
Which is one of the mistakes he made last time. Last time he was like, if the NFL's the no fun league, the XFL's the
Yeah.
extra fun league. He kind of went right at the NFL. And this
Yeah.
time he's not. But he was smart this time. Big Man was very smart the way he approached this. Took 2 years to set it all up. He got Oliver Luck. Oliver Luck is well-known, well-respected, former NFL guy. Also, his son was Andrew Luck. Is still Andrew Luck.
Yeah, I mean,
Andrew Luck is still his son.
He's still
You know what I
alive.
mean, still alive. Yes, he just
he
retired.
would still be his son even if he passed
Yeah, he'd still
away.
be his son even if he passed away.
It's not like he disowned him because he retired.
Yeah, yeah. So, anyways, yeah, I don't know. I'm very impressed with the first week.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Very fun.
Which
Fun to
is-
watch. The games were fun to watch.
And that's a lot coming from him, seeing his team sucked.
Yeah.
Hey, but it was still fun.
Yeah,
it was
it was
still
fun.
fun, even though they were losing.
Even got me excited.
I mean, it was fun.
I mean,
Yeah.
and I don't care about sports.
Nope.
I don't care who knows.
He doesn't care who knows. All right, Nick, you've been trying to get to this for the last 20 minutes.
What's a little bit longer?
So that was week 1, guys. Let's go into week 2.
Where I'm gonna win again.
Well, the first game, obviously on a Saturday, is going to be New York Guardians versus the Defenders at DC.
Guardians,
Guardians,
Obviously, I'm going to go with the Defenders.
obviously. Are you keeping track of these? Are you like notating our picks for us?
We
Yeah.
have video proof.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So the Guardians are going to beat the Defenders. Where's the game taking place?
D-
He
DC.
said DC.
Oh, it's in DC.
Way to pay attention, Lou.
I wasn't paying
You gotta learn to
attention.
listen,
My
Lou.
name's not Lou. DC Defenders. They're going to lose to the Guardians.
Not going to happen.
Yeah, Richard said the same
That's all
thing.
going to happen.
We demolished him. You know the two teams that won in week 1 won by 20 points.
Really?
Yeah, it's great. Well, the two
You mean on
two of
first
the
day?
two better teams. No, the
You
two
mean the two
the two-
highest scores?
yeah,
Oh,
the two
okay.
highest scores were 20 points each. Were 20 points
Wow.
apart. That would be the Guardians and the
The Guardians and the Roughnecks.
Roughnecks.
The Roughnecks did better than the Renegades.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the next game, Nick?
Yeah, Nick.
The next game
Come on,
is Tampa Bay Vipers versus Sea Dragons.
The
Seattle
Vipers
Dragons.
versus the Seattle Dragons.
Well, I mean, the Dragons got more points in their first game to a better team or to a good team ish.
I don't know how good the Defenders' defense is.
No, we're not on
The
Defenders.
Guardians' defense
Oh.
was really,
Really
really
good.
good.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that the Vipers come to their senses
and fire their
and
quarterback and coach
cut Aaron Murray
and their coach.
and put in Quentin Flowers. Yeah, his name Quentin Flowers.
Fire Tressman because you can't trust that man.
Oh my gosh, dude! Put in Quentin Flowers and just roll with it. And I actually think the defense for the Vipers towards this, like in the second half, did really well.
Yeah.
Because the Guardians really didn't do anything in the second half of that game. Okay, so if the defense can just do a little bit better, and Seattle, they got smoked by the Defenders.
I do want to say too that Flowers is their third string quarterback,
right.
and he did better than
than their
Murray,
first string
yeah,
guy. I
so-
mean, I don't know.
That's a no-brainer.
Maybe they're seeing something in practice that we don't know about, but I know he sure looked a lot more confident and poised back there than what's his name
Murray.
did. So I don't know, man.
So I'm gonna go with the Dragons on this one.
I'm gonna go with the Vipers.
Of course you are.
I'm gonna
they're my
go
team.
with the Dragons.
Yeah, because you guys are just in the mode of thinking the Vipers are complete garbage.
No, I'm in the mode of when I did my whole thing. I gave them 6 points instead of 3.
Does the world think the Vipers are gonna lose? I imagine they do. Well, we're gonna go with the Vipers. I'm choosing Vipers.
We can only go by the actions that they've done, Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the next game is the Dallas Renegades going up against the LA Wildcats.
Renegades.
I did not think the Wildcats looked very good at all. I thought the Renegades showed flashes, and they're going to have Landry Jones next week.
Yeah, they are.
So, because they're going to have Landry Jones, I'm going to pick the Renegades.
Renegades.
I'm gonna go with Renegades too.
Oh my God, we all agree on something.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
I'm trying to get up to you guys. 'Cause my picks are down, so
I mean, you should just pick the one that you think is going to win.
I think the Renegades are gonna win.
Regardless of what we think, we could be wrong.
Yeah,
I
Richard
think-
was wrong.
I was
He
wrong
thought the
twice.
Vipers were gonna win.
Stupid Vipers.
I think the Renegades are gonna win.
Stupid Vipers.
Landry Jones is, I think he's a better quarterback. So
Hmm.
I'm hoping.
Let's hope.
Um,
I mean, really, though, the way P.J. Walker is playing,
Mm-hmm.
you don't really need Landry Jones to be the face of the XFL because P.J. Walker looked amazing.
yeah. Plus, it's another Texas team.
So there's only 8 teams, so each team plays every week.
Well, yeah, each team
True.
plays every week. There's no bye week. They play their divisional teams twice, and they play the other teams once. 2 of them at home, 2 of them away.
Yeah. So
What's the other one?
The last game is St. Louis Battlehawks going against the Houston Roughnecks. It's in Houston.
I'm gonna go with the Roughnecks on this one, man.
I'm going to pick the Roughnecks. Battlehawks are my second team, Matt, but I think the Roughnecks, their offense just looks so good. I hope that's not. Maybe that was just the Wildcats are that bad. I don't know, but and the Roughnecks looked really good, dude.
And I'm going to go with the Houston Roughnecks, too. I don't think St. Louis Battlehawks are very disciplined. They had a lot of penalties. So, I mean...
There's a lot of undisciplined teams that I noticed.
It's like watching the replacements when they first started.
Yeah, so that'll get better hopefully as it goes along.
Yeah, I mean it's the first week. You know?
The Battlehawks, though, have some bright spots. Teamu, that dude looks really cool. I like some of their defensive guys. They look pretty good. I like their. I can't remember if they're running back. I don't know. Teamu. I mean, like their whole offense was Teamu. Teamu had more yards than the entire Renegades team had combined. So Teamu. But
You're in
anyway, love? No, I'm not in love. Te amo. Spanish for I love you.
So you notice how the Battlehawks are a better team than the Vipers, and he chose against them, but he chose the Vipers.
I mean, I'm just sticking with the team I chose at the
I wish
jump.
I had as much faith as he has hope.
It's not a faith thing. It's just that's the team I chose to root for. So
He's sticking with
I'll
it.
just roll with it.
It's respectable. I mean, you want to stick with a team that sucks. That's good.
All right, they're right there. They're in
mean,
Tampa. I
he's
can go.
Done it his whole life.
I can go see them.
It's normal for him.
I mean,
It's his
that is what it is. It was more geographical.
purlieu.
My reasons for picking the Vipers were
So is he.
based on geography
So is his.
and staying at a
So
hotel
is
that the
his.
Vipers stayed at.
He didn't choose the Florida team because they're in Florida. He didn't choose the New York team
because
because
they're in New York. Yeah.
He chose who he chose
He
because
chose
of
DC.
geographics. Yeah.
DC was the closest to New York he could be without being New York, so that's the one he went with.
I also like the color scheme of their uniforms.
Red
And white.
and white.
Oh,
I like
that
it.
makes sense.
It's real elaborate. I like that the XFL's like little tagline is for the love of football.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty good. It's great. All right, so is that all of the games?
Yeah, that's all the games. Are we live streaming?
Wait. We did
That
4
was 4,
games?
yeah.
Oh, that's 4 games.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was me versus Nick,
Which is the Guardians are going to win versus the Defenders.
and then it was
Then it was the Vipers and the
you could
and the
open
Dragons.
your phone
Yeah, it's
Vipers and the Dragons. I chose Vipers. You guys chose Dragons. Then it was the Roughnecks and the Battlehawks. I chose the Roughnecks.
We all chose the Roughnecks.
And then it was the Renegades and the Wildcats.
And we all chose Renegades.
Chose Renegades, right?
And we all chose Roughnecks.
All right, which game are we live streaming?
I think we should live stream.
The Defenders and the Guardians.
Yeah, obviously.
That's at 2 on Saturday.
Yeah, obviously.
Do you want to live stream your game too?
No, we'll just do one live show. Just one game.
Are they both Saturday?
Yeah, they're both on Saturday. Well, yeah, I mean, we're going to live stream the Guardians versus the Defenders game on YouTube at 2.
2.
It's going to be on ABC.
ABC?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm assuming we're not streaming the Viper game because they've proven that they're not much to watch.
We can pass.
Okay, we'll pass on
Skip
that.
that one.
Probably watch it still, but
Yeah, we'll probably.
We'll watch
it doesn't need to be.
We're not gonna bore
It doesn't
you
need to
with
be
it.
It
streamed.
doesn't need. It's fine.
Although
Well,
it would
I
be
mean-
funny watching Richard just. Oh!
It's better because like you guys, like this week it was mine and Michael's game. Then
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And then next week it'll be your 2 games.
Yeah.
Or I should say, last week it was mine and Michael's games. This week it'll be you 2.
I'm
Right.
gonna win again.
Well, that's what I'm rooting for. Guardians. I might get Guardians gear just because I like the color scheme better.
I'm going to, but they're all sold out right now.
They are.
Everything's sold out, man.
It's
And
crazy.
the only jersey they have is $125, which isn't the problem, but it's a small, which nobody wants to see that.
No,
And the hoodies too, they're all smalls.
dude.
So
We went to, it was me and Jimmy and Pops and Anthony. Anthony's a kid that used to, my wife's cousin, nephew. I don't know.
I don't know.
He stayed with us for a little while. So we went to a Patriots-Dolphins game. This was like 08, 09, something like that. I mean, it must have been maybe 09.
No, I wasn't here.
No, we were already married, so it would have been 2012. Yeah, we were married.
No,
so,
I had
2012.
Germany then.
yeah, we were married. Yeah. Anyways, we went to the Dolphins Patriots game down in Miami, and Pops, when we get to the stadium and park, Pops pulls out this merino jersey that I swear looks like it's made for somebody that is
Please say smaller.
much smaller.
Oh, it's so great.
I mean, and our father, not a small man.
You've seen him.
Smaller than he was.
Smaller than he was.
Oh yeah, they did see him.
He was smaller.
The Super Bowl.
He's smaller now than he was on this day that we saw the thing. And he takes this merino jersey. It's an XL if it's X anything. Okay? And he tries to put it on like, Dad, you don't have to wear the jersey. He's like, no, I got it. He squeezes himself into this tuna fish can. Okay. And he looks like he's in pain. He looks like he's uncomfortable.
You look like a roll of biscuits.
The whole time. And he's just like, I got it. He's like, let's go.
That's great.
But he got to wear his jersey to the Dolphins game. So,
His childhood jersey.
yep.
That's cool.
Dad hasn't been.
He was
XL
determined
since
and he
was a
did it.
teenager.
You got to give him that.
Yeah.
Could he breathe?
I don't remember him breathing.
Dad in the game. Dad, you're kind of turning purple there, man.
This is great. It's so good. It's great.
So excited.
It's kind of the epitome of a Dolphin fan.
We'll see. Yuck it up. Yuck it up. Things are on the upswing, my man.
And like the Dolphins, he was
Things
choking.
are looking good. Things are looking good.
Don't get excited, Nick. I hate the Patriots too.
Oh,
I think if I had to choose a NFL team, it would probably be the Saints or the Chiefs.
You're a Saints fan. Like, I don't know why you're pretending. Like, just, you're a Saints fan.
Why am I a Saints fan?
You like the Saints.
I also like the Chiefs.
Okay, Saints and Chiefs. But when we play Madden, you always pick the Saints.
No, I sometimes pick the Chiefs.
You only now recently picked the Chiefs, and it was just this one time.
because they won the Super Bowl.
I've picked the Chiefs numerous.
Nope.
Nope. I like Mahomes.
Yeah, I know you like Mahomes, but you usually pick the Saints.
I picked the Ravens the last game,
That was because we were doing QB only.
and obviously I know my stuff because you told me that Lamar Jackson's really good.
Lamar Jackson is really
And I almost
ridiculous. You
didn't
shouldn't
beat
be
you at all.
allowed to use Lamar Jackson in QB only. It's not
You
fair.
still beat me.
I demolished you.
Shut up.
Oh, no, I didn't demolish you. I demolished you.
You didn't demolish- oh yeah, it was like 42-7.
Because I had Lamar Jackson. He gave up.
Yeah, you only beat me by 16 points.
He gave up.
And I came back.
You did. You got pretty close to winning, actually.
Well, I can't wait for the next game.
Yeah, we'll talk about that another time.
All right, guys, that was Miller Herd Sports. I'm Nick. This is Richard. This is Michael. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you want to listen to it on audio, it goes on audio on all wherever you listen to audio podcasts. God, you guys suck. Also, we're going to be live streaming the Guardians versus the Defenders game on YouTube at 2:00
On Saturday.
on Saturday.
Saturday at 2 o'clock.
February 15th.
Tune in to watch the Defenders lose.
Watch the
Oh, God,
Defenders
you
lose.
suck.
Come on.
Come on, Nick.
Work through it, Nick.
Work
Make
through
it
it.
happen. You can do this.
Hope you enjoy it.
Just come on.
Like, share, and subscribe. All that. No, oh, God, you guys are tools.
Leave a review on the podcast.
Leave a review on the podcast.
wherever you listen.
Wherever you listen to
Tell
them.
us we're awesome.
Bye, guys.